Hi there, Flash Tribesman here from the Indie Game Collective with new Tribesman Tries. This week looking at Kingdom Builders. So you've got two questions. Question 1, what's the Indie Game Collective? And question 2, what's Kingdom Builders? First of all, I will turn the volume down when we get into the game. There's a cutscene coming I want you to see because it's really good. And I want to make sure you can hear it as well. So what's Indie Game Collective? The Indie Game Collective is a group of content creators which cover social and streaming and video media, e.g. blogs, Twitch and YouTube. And our goal is to shine a light and showcase indie games that don't ordinarily get coverage across the wider media world because they're small indie games. And we've all got a shared passion for indie games, so that is our goal. So what is Kingdom Builder? Kingdom Builder is, it describes itself as a city builder meets action RPG, where you build your settlement house by house to attract villagers. I'm being a city builder player myself. It's very different. But anyway, as is early access, it's very small, quite small. Adding lots of new content all the time. So it's a small team, small development, early access. So there's everything with early access. You know, there will be bugs and there will be issues. Hit proceed. Right, let's get into settings and turn this volume down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the volume, leave it as this because you'll see in a minute. Because let's dive in to play. Nope, that was one I did. That was one I've been practicing on. So let's.
Once upon a time, there were two brothers, the children of King Esmond of Alarius. Esmond was an honorable ruler and keeper of the magical crown of unity. The king used its power to bring peace and prosperity to all people of the kingdom of Alarius. One day, the two brothers were exploring uncharted lands beyond the kingdom's borders and stumbled upon a cave. Inside they discovered a peculiar artifact, the Night Shard. The older brother, Edric, rushed to the artifact, ignoring warnings from his brother to stop. When Edric touched the Night Shard, it emitted a cloud of darkness that quickly surrounded him. Panicking, the brothers fled from the cave, trying to escape the darkness. But it was too late. The Night Shard had infected Edric, and it could not be undone. Back in the castle, King Esmond was furious with Edric. "Such careless behavior is unacceptable for a prince. You will never become king." But the Night Shard whispered to Edric, "You are the rightful heir to the throne. Take what is yours and claim the crown of unity." "Your days are over!" Edric screamed and attacked his father. And so the king was killed by his own son and the power of the Night Shard. Anyone trying to stop this power would be corrupted and turn to darkness as well. Corrupted guards started chasing the younger brother, who barely escaped alive. After running for miles, he finally reached the serene grasslands, which seemed to be safe. Now it is up to you. Build your kingdom. Provide shelter for your people, and face the Shadow King.
So first off, that looks very professional. That sounded professional, sounded great, that did. So I'm just going to turn the music down now, just because I don't want to get deafened by it. But yeah, I thought I'd shut up during that, because I just thought the voiceover, that was fantastic. So it kind of, for me, it always tells you what you can expect going forward. So let me just hit pause. Remember, I do that. Can I do that? No, I can't. So basically, what you do is we have to basically build a village. My basic chopper. This is the action RPG part. So for a city builder person like me, this is a little bit. Well, I've got to do this, you know. So what I'm going to do first of all is we're going to go and build. It's very simple constructions. It's all quite just. What are we then going to do? We're going to pick it up. God, it took me so long to work out what that was. That space bar that picked stuff up. It literally took me about 2 hours to work out what that actually meant, because I could not work out what the controls for picking stuff up. Alright, so what we're going to do, pop down, got that. So we now got, what we can now build is, to get villagers, to get people, you build a house, which the house gives birth to a villager, which I found weird, and then you build a villager, and you do all these different things. So what we essentially do, we've got to build up our, this is a city build element where you've essentially got to go out into the world, chop wood down, return with it, build houses, which will then provide you with more villagers. With villagers, you can then set the village to work at the berry farm, which grows your food. Carry station, which moves your food from your berry farm to your town centre where it's stored. Then you've got things like barracks, which allows you to upgrade your skills. Towers, which means you can see further. All these different things that allows you to do various different things, basically. But I also know, because this caught me out, was within the game there must be a cut-off point that if you get more than 4 houses, automatically you start being attacked by the shadow forces, which is not good, because I've done that before without being prepared and got wiped out. So what we're going to do first of all is. This is a part as a city builder I'm not really kind of used to, is having to run about. If you stand in between these 2 trees, you can do 2 at once, which is quite useful. It's like a deforestation on an industrial scale. Pick him up. Now those trees do regrow. So we've got 5 food, right? What I didn't do, these are berry bushes, so you can go and harvest these berry bushes, just show you like that. So. Him up. We've got to avoid those things, so those things attack you. They're not very nice. Go over here, pop it in there, so we can go and harvest some berries. But again, drop them in there. Go and get some more berries. What you can also do is get a companion. Is if you go, I'll show you in a minute. I don't want to do that. Nope, we don't want to travel there yet. I want to go down this way. Interact. So once you go village, you can assign yourself a companion. I make a village become your friend, and they follow you around, and they basically do what you're doing. So if you start chopping stuff down, they'll start chopping stuff down and such like. Which allows us basically to get things a bit quicker. So what we're going to do is we're going to build one house. That he can then help me build another house. Chop more wood. What I'm hoping further in, because obviously early game fine, but here we go, she's Iveta, so Iveta's going to wander around until I'll be able to do something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here, I'm going to interact, I'm going to assign her to me. She's now going to come to me. We're now going to go over here and we're going to start chopping down, and she'll go and find a tree, or she'll just stand next to me. Good. So just chop down a load of trees, preferably different ones. Okay, keep chopping these down, because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to chop the right tree down. Cool. I'm going to go over here now, and we're going to go beef a build. We could harvest berries ourselves. And you've got to move to make sure you get the right. But we could harvest berries ourselves, but it's the things out there that'll attack you, and it seems to be a bit of a waste where I can just go like that and build a berry farm. So what I'll do now, if I pick that up, she'll do the same. And that's kind of how you get things done a bit quicker. But you can also reassign and move them around a little bit. So because when the first time I played this, I literally didn't bother building weapons or anything. Got to more than 4 villages and got attacked. by some great big scary monster type thing that made short work of me. Let's pop that there. Okay, right. What I'm now going to do is we're not going to silent vision. We need another one log. I'm going to chop that down. And they're going to go over. I'm going to pick it up, bring it with me. Because I'm not going to do is I'm going to go here, pop it there. I'm going to do a beefer build. I'm going to build myself an house. Yes, obviously, if any of you watched my channel before, you know I do city builders. I do things like foundation, going medieval. I do all the things like Caesar, which is a bit different. But when it comes to city building, I'm pretty much generic. One thing you can't do is you put it in the wrong place. I've not found out how to move it yet without destroying it, which is a bit annoying. Well, it's not annoying. It's just a bit of inconvenience, really. So I do city building. It's pure city building and nothing else. Whereas in here, you've got your bit of RPG going on, which kind of I do things like Suzerain, which is that is a role playing to a degree, but it's not like this. So this is like almost a dungeon crawl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here now, and I'm going to interact with you, and I'm going to assign a job post to you, to Juliana. What we're then going to do, we now need to get somebody to move that from that to this. And then now we're going to build another house. So I'm building another house. I'm going to try and get a bit better location this time. So let's rotate it so it's opposite. So also, you can only rotate so it faces two ways, which again is a little bit. Yeah. It's also not in light LD. So we're going to chop these. We need 5. So we've got. Watch those things over there. Those things will attack, and they do a lot of damage. A lot of damage, unless we get weapons. So I'm going to go this way. Stay away from them, because I don't want to get more than 4 villages. Just what happens to get more than 4 villages, you get attacked, and it's a bit of an inconvenience. Let's get it in the right place as well. Right, we've got one more. Pick that up. Right, we've now got another house. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is I'm going to go build that. I'm now going to build a carrier station. The carrier station is going to move. You get out of my way. Get out of the way better. The carrier station, that's more facing the one way. You can either face that way or that way, so you can rotate. So you're going to do you. We need 5 more stones, rocks, trees rather. What I'm going to have to do is get some more bows first of all. Okay, so right, because they can't seem to go and get their own food. You've got to provide it all for them, which I suppose is that with any city builder like that. So it's not a city builder that you really kind of would expect from city builders. So what we're going to do now is we're going to interact with you. We're going to assign that to you. We're going to give it to Isabella. Now Isabella should now start moving things from there. Why aren't you doing anything? Okay, so that's doing that. I'm going to have to do it myself, aren't I? Maybe they're not working because I'm hungry. Okay, so, right, see now, she should start moving that from that to there. Right. Cool, so that's good. So we've got that. So, what we're now going to do is, I'm now going to go build again. Right, so we need weapons, because although this axe can chop down a tree, it can't kill anything. Again, we'll learn that by bitter mistakes. Alright, so what we're now going to do, we're now going to build a weaponsmith. So I'm now going to go build a blacksmith. So that's going to take a lot of wood. So I'm going to I want to try and keep everything kind of relatively central, just because at some point we are going to get attacked. I'm going to build that there like that, so I need to go and get some more trees. That wouldn't walk into anybody, and avoid those hog things. Once we've got swords, we're fine. I'm hoping as the game develops you can automate people that do this, because at some point this could get a bit cumbersome if you haven't kind of get everything yourself. Where did I put it? Oh, it's up here. So I think the forester you can with the forester, but for forester you need a pickaxe that gets stone. I've not actually found I've not found out how to do that yet. There is something I'll show you in a minute that kind of, so you can see there's a lot of doing it yourself, but a companion will follow you. So it's going to take a lot of gathering wood for this. I'm going to get that there. I wish I could just tell it to go chop wood. What we might do is let's just do a job lot of wood. As you can see what I'm doing, she'll copy me. So I do a few more bits of wood. Alright, so let's now pick up this one over here. Avoiding any of the hills. Tell me it could be better. Miss it completely. If we go back there and pick up another one, she should follow us. I think this is kind of, there must be a cut off at the, when you get more than 4 people, there must be a cut off that automatically then starts. You get an attack. As soon as you get more than 4 houses, you instantly start being attacked, which is a bit of a pain. So she put into that now. So that's now just what I'm now going to do. I'm now going to interact. I'm now going to go to. I'm going to interact. First I'm going to go back to my village. I'm not going to. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go back to here. Interact with here. I'm going to unassign a vet from here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to interact with here. I'm going to assign her to there. Right, she's assigned to there. What I'm then going to do is chop a couple of more trees while she's doing that. So I can chop all 3 down at once. No, I can't go to 2 once. I learned that if you stand in the right place you can chop 2 down 2 trees at once, which is a bit good. Chop these down, so I'm going to be a few more trees. There's people outside trying to have a loud conversation. I know Locker's moving because it's baking. Right, so keep doing that. What I'm then going to do is go over it, interact with here, get a wooden sword. Now I'm going to go and get 3 bits of wood because I need 2 because we're going to go on an adventure room. That's what I'm hoping with this. I'm hoping what you'll be able to see wooden sword, equip it. Interact. I want another wooden sword. Let's just go this way, pick you up, drop you in there, pick you up, drop you in. No, I don't want you in there, pick you up, drop you in there. Right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm now going to interact back with this because we're right without the moment. Because look, if you look there, if I show you a second, we'll go back here a minute, that's why. So I'm going to show you this a second. Nope. So I want to go, I'll equip that, I can't equip it. Pickaxe, basic pickaxe, explore the world to unlock, so we need to do something to unlock it. So what I'm going to do here first of all, is I'm going to go around here, I'm going to interact with you, I'm going to unassign you, I'm going to run over here, I'm going to interact with you, I'm going to assign you back to me again, I'm going to run over here, I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to give it to you, and we're going to go investigate now because we've got 3 houses and 3 villages. They seem to be keeping them going on food, which is fine. That's full. I'll keep each other bit. We're going to go look. If you go in there, look. Okay, so we're going to go in here now because this is a bit of an exploring bit. You've got to face the right direction. I'm going. Yeah, this is where the city builder in me struggles with stuff like this, because this is what I would best describe as a dungeon crawl. What we're about to do is we're going to dive into here, interact with it. Floor 1. There's 20 floors in here. So far I've cleared what I've also noticed though is once you've cleared one, it unclears itself again. It's just basically it's hack and slash. There's no other way to describe what you got to do. Hack and slash. This is when it turns into a dungeon called like which it's not the type of game I play. So I've got no idea whether this is kind of what you get from a dungeon called hack and slash, but this is essentially what we're doing. So this is a part of the game that, as a city builder, I'm going, I have got no idea what's going on here, because this is not what I do. But that's where you have a companion. So if I could arm one of my peasantries, if I could arm the other villager, I would take her out from the berry farm and I'd have her go and get berries armed. So I'm not being much use here. Yeah, it's not these. You have to make sure where the arrow's facing. That's if you go that way, that's where you attack. And remember that. So we go this way. So we go this way now. So we've now unlocked. We've now unlocked floor 2, so we can descend to floor 2. Let's heal up a bit. It ought to be automatic heal as well. As you notice, once you're out of combat, you automatically heal, which is good. Okay, let's descend to floor 2. Yeah, let's go, baby. Down to floor 2. We've now got those hog things, which are horrible. You see, died. That's the part I struggle with because I'm not attack and slash. So what I've got to go now, I've got to go back to my village. I've lost my wooden sword, which is annoying. I've now got to get Isabella back. I've got to fill a basket with wood. So that's a part of the game I somewhat struggle with, because that's the part I'm not. For me, it's kind of not my natural game. It's not my natural game. It's to do kind of hack and slash. It's the part. I get how it could appeal for it. I think it can be a big appeal. I think the game, the point of it is, it's like the people out there that do city builds, but they actually want to go out into the town and go on adventures and what have you. But for me, it's kind of, it's not what I normally do. You know, I don't dislike it, but it's something that I need practice with. It's got great potential, this game. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Get down to you. I'd like to be able to. What I'd like to see, ideally for this. Right, Yvette's back. We're full on food there. We're now going to go back to here. So let me go back to my city centre. Interact with you. Assign Yvette to me. Let's have a look what to do. I'll tell you what I might do. I might assign. Let's interact with that. Let's unassign you from there. Let's take you to there. Let's interact with that. I can't unlock a second companion. So I can only have. Well, okay, one companion. Let's go back to there then. Let's interact with you. Let's assign you back to there. No, fellas. Oh no, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to assign you to here. Interact with that. Leave you to there, because at the moment we're fine. We're not short of food. What you're going to do is come down with me and chop trees down. equip, and I want got a wooden sword, please. We're going to get into there. Over to get this bit of wood there. Drop you into that, so one wooden sword. So I'm going to equip myself with that. Okay, let's switch back to there. Let's go back over to here. Let's chop this tree down. So the trees regrow, which is good. She'll go off and find herself another tree to cut. While I go to here. And I'll do another wooden sword. Yeah, it's a whole combat part that I'm not that good at, you know. As you saw last, you know. Well, that's a wooden sword. So I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to give it to you. You're now armed, right? Let's have a look what else we can build. It's storage is full, so they're fine. So, berry farm, carry someone out of that. Barracks, upgrade your skills. Let's build a barracks because we earned at least 1 point there. So let's kind of you want to keep everything central because, as you say, you can get attacked in this game. So you kind of want everything kind of central located so that when it does kick off, you're close to you've got everything. You can walk. Basically, you can build walls. So let's just have a quick look. Let's pause a second. So, if you've got barracks, towers, you build walls basically. So you can build walls on yourself, but you need stones to build a forest to automate your wood production. Then you need stone, and stone you need to explore. That's what I assume we've got to go further down in that mine. But at the moment doing that, I didn't do a very good job of that. But I'm a bit reluctant to get a fourth building because I know what happens with that as well. Because that didn't on my test run, that did not end well either. I like the Companion's Folly, which is good, but yeah, so maybe I need to. So hopefully, Isabella, I'm going to interact with her there now. I need to unassign a bit Isabella from there. I need to go back over here and interact with that and assign her to there. Because she'll now resume her berry gathering, which is what we want. Oh, let's gather some of them up, them in there. Yes, so you can eventually get away from them to the voice yourself, because that could get a bit frustrating. But you've got to get to a certain level. Now, if we now go to here now and interact, let's. I've got to assign somebody, haven't I? So I've got to be spared to do that. That's a bit frustrating. What we'll have to do is wait for. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll gather some more wood because we're going to need some more wood anyway. So let's just gather some more wood together. Let's clear these nears because we're going to need some more wood anyway. Let's gather some wood and pick it up and take it to there and dump it there. Let's gather our resources up. So I think there's a mini game in itself in clearing. Clearing that. I'm assuming I'm going to have to get all the way down to level 20 to clear the dungeon, but you get the impression it gets harder to do the more you get on with it, really. And also, if you fall behind on a berry production, you're in big trouble. I need fourth person to do that. However, I'm a bit reluctant because, yeah, you get attacked by stuff, and it's not very pleasant. And I did that, and I basically got hammered. And I don't think we're ready for that yet. I'd rather keep tackling the dungeon. It's not something I'm very good at. Keep bringing that stuff over there. Right, let's just quickly interact with this. Assign Isabella from there. Take Isabella over here. Assign Isabella to that. Upgrade now. So attributes. So I can upgrade my health or upgrade my strength. So I can do more damage. I can last longer. I'm going to do more damage. So that's us done. Okay, that's that done. So I'm going to unassign, and let's assign her again. Yes, we've got no more points, so we can't do that. like I said, we can't do that. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to assign Isabella from there. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to interact with this. I'm going to assign her back to there. She can carry on doing that. Carrying stock and barrels up. We're going to go back on a dungeon. We're going to go back on a dungeon crawl, I think. See, you can get more experience from there. Because I don't want to take. Yeah, because basically, as soon as you get to 4 houses, you get attacked by a shadow person thing, and you normally ends up with you dying, basically. Right, let's stay here for a bit and heal up. Yeah, so I have to heal up. Yeah, it's this part. I don't dislike it because it's just me. I'm not good enough to do it, but it is a part that's a lot harder. I think this is your RPG element, because the more you kill, the more you get through, the more skill points you get. So it's going to spend in your military place to build up your strength, to build up your abilities, to build up your levels, basically, build your XP. So the more XP you get, and this is your action RPG element. It's building up the levels to become a better fighter. Therefore, these things I hate these things. You've got to keep moving. Okay, hang on, let's forward this is back. I'm going to miss the keys right. Yeah. Yeah, it's struggling a bit. Yeah, I need to get used to that. Right, let's get leveled up. Let's just get ourselves back to full strength. And keep going on. So I want to kind of rank us up a bit before, as soon as we get 4 people, it starts getting nasty. So I want to rank us up that first. Let's retreat. Let's retreat back here. Safe space. Regain our energy. Our health back. Look, so we've already got an extra starter spell. So I think if we keep clearing through floors, rank ourselves up, then we'll make ourselves stronger. I do like this. I think once we get to a position where you've got the forestry, so where basically you can automate your forestry, you gather of your wood, and hopefully the same with some kind of getting stone, then that up there will look after itself. Then you can go off and do your adventuring, and then coming back in just to build more houses when you need to. So it's kind of like, for me, it's kind of what the balance between the city build and the RPG is. It's kind of whether I get the impression it's weighted to RPG away from city builders. You get the dog thing. Go on, get the dog thing. There. Okay, let's just turn around a bit. We gathering. No, we need to recover your sheet as well. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of what the weight between the RPG element and the other element is. Yes, so it's kind of what is the balance between city building and RPG. Because I get the impression this could be more RPG than city building. As you can gather, I'm not very good at it. I mean, I've also got 2 monitors as well. I mean, I keep getting my mouse. I keep getting my mouse on the wrong screen. It keeps going out to another monitor. Come on. Yeah, I really can't get that. I can't get this combat. I find it really quite difficult. Why don't we level up stuff? Go back here. Right, let's retreat. If you're not facing the right direction with those hog things, you've got to keep chasing them because you hit them back, and that's when you have to follow up the attack, and that's the spot I'm struggling with. Like I said, I'm a city builder. I'm not an RPG here. That's why it's because I'm sticky by it, and you'll never prove in a court of law. Alright, let's go down here now. What's the bloody hog thing? Ah, that's annoying. See, I died. This is a bit of an annoyance. So I lose my sword, which is really, really annoying. I have to go all the way back here, which is incredibly annoying. Yeah, I need to practice on that a little bit. So let's just go and do it. I can't interact with that because I need to point somebody to it. Right, so we can't interact with that because nobody's there. Right, let's just go to the old carrier hut again. Interact with you. Unassign you. Let's kind of move. In fact, now let's do it now. I'm doing this all wrong, aren't I? I need to do that. Let's move you. Interact with you. Assign that to that. I don't want to build a fourth. I know what's coming. We get attacked in the end. I don't want to do that, but I might have to. Wooden sword. Craft a wooden sword. Right. Pick up the wooden sword. Equip the wooden sword. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to here. Interact with you. I'll assign you. Keep an eye on the food situation. Interact with you. This is the part that is, again, it's not fiddly, but it's something that I'm not used to. So, alright, let's upgrade my health. And who is my companion? Actually, come to think of it. Hang on. Yeah, that's my companion. Let's up the vet's damage as well. Right, so we've upped that's the damage, so that's good. Right, we've done that, so we can unsign Isabella, back over it, reassign Isabella over there. I think we might have to get another fourth house, I think. We might not have a choice, but last time it didn't end well. Let's do it. Well, let's go dungeon crawling. One more time dungeon crawling. Hang on a second, I keep losing my OBS screen. Because I've got monitors, so when I swing my mouse on fighting, I swing my cursor gets all into the other screen. Right. I don't like this because you've got to do the whole floor again, and I've just cleared this once. Okay, hang on, where are we going now? Let's stay where I just regain my health. Yeah, I do find this difficult, but again, it's not my usual game. But the more I do it, the more I'm going to like it. Again, it's different, isn't it? It's offering something a bit different. It's getting away from you just basically building a city, building an army, and going to war. Ah, you've got to. You've got to move and attack. Right, you've got to move before attack. You can't move and attack at the same time. Let's just get back here. Come on, Vet. Calm yourself, dear. Let's get ourselves back and get ourselves healed up. Yeah. When I first started doing this, I got the collective gave me my key a couple of days ago. I was a little bit unsure on it, going, oh, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure I like this. There's not city building. This is too much running around killing things. But the more I play it, the more I'm actually getting to like it. I like its cutesies along with that. I love the graphics of it. Come on, you might as well up, dear. I don't want you. Well, let's just run away while we regain my energy. Let's go all the way back here. Like I say, if you die, the whole level has to be cleared again, which is kind of a little bit annoying, but not to worry. Yeah, I need to remember where I'm putting my mouse, because wherever that arrow is, that's where you fight. That's where you to the direction you're attacking. Normally, I'm not facing the right direction. I'm too busy furiously bashing on my mouse. Anyway, okay. A little bit more. Let's go for another a bit longer. Let's clear this level. See what I'm doing? I'm not going to blinking direction. The snakes are nice because they stand still and let them kill you. Right, can we heal? I don't think you heal up when you're close to enemies. So let's just bolt over here. I think you only heal up when you're on your own, which is fine. And you can upgrade from wooden sword as well. Okay. I'm interested to see where this goes, because like I said, I'm not going to build a fourth house because that brings in fighting other enemies, which are a lot more safe to fight than this. Come on, get out of my way then. Okay, let's go down here now. Let's just retreat back up this way, get our health back. Not this is the right RPG way of doing it, but that's what I'm doing. Let's wait here a second. Get my strength up. Yeah, I wish, because again, if you go back to floor one's like, it doesn't stay cleared. Once you've gone through it, it gets repopulated. I'm a little bit kind of... I keep clicking off my screen. Alright, I keep clicking off my screen. Let's have Avetus. I'll heal up. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm playing, so I might have to turn my second monitor. I use my second monitor to monitor stream whilst I was recording it. Maybe I should turn my second. Maybe I need to stop clicking furiously. Damn, do I think I'm doing to my master symbol? That's what I'm doing. Right. Descend. Let's descend to the next floor. What's down here? What the devil are they? Oh, more bloody old things. What the hell is what the blinking heck are them? Leveled up. Yeah, I need to watch. I keep clicking off the screen when we want to. My mouse case keeps going onto my other screen. I need to sort that out, because that's a bit of a problem. That explains why I'm doing so badly in fighting. Eyes are definitely it. It's nothing to do with the fact I can't do it. It's the fact to me, my case, it keeps disappearing off my screen. That's my excuse. That's the way. Is that the way we came in? Yeah, that's where we came in. It's a bit of a long trek this one is. Let's get this floor cleared, I reckon, if we can, or die trying. What the devil are these slime balls? Okay. Yeah. I'm not loving this combat. Maybe I just find it a bit difficult. Yeah, let's just wait over here up. Let's get this level cleared and then let's leave, I think. Let's see if we can get this. In fact, let's tell you what I'm gonna because we've been going about 45 minutes. I'm just gonna head back up to the top. Let's head back up and show you what happens when you leave a level. We already know even if you've cleared level, it does not stay cleared. Leave the dungeon. So you've left. We're gonna leave. We're gonna take us all there to. So at least now, once you've cleared it, opens up the level. This will go from that man there. I don't fancy fighting him. Let's go over here. Right. We've now got points available. They're kind of working quite merrily. So what if we build another house? Let's do that just to show you what happens. We're going to build another resident. Okay. And I'm going to try and squeeze it in if I can do. It's trying to find somewhere to put it, rotate it. It don't fit in there. Can I fit him in there? I'm trying to think where I can go more in because I want to try and keep everything central, because essentially at some point you've got to wall this lot, so I could put it on the other side, I suppose. I could put it on the other side. You have to wall eventually out, and eventually I want it to be some kind of order, but I don't think that's really possible. Hang on. Yeah, I've got to be completely clear of everything as well. Oh, blimey, that was hard work, wasn't it? Yeah, again, I'm not going to complain, but there's bits of it that you could be a bit easier. Chop a tree down. Right. The corrupted kingdom will start attacking us by night, so let's go into interact with this, because we're going to need another sword. So if I interact with that, interact, job is not filled, you're going to still in there, you're in there, so what we're then going to do, and I'm going to go into that, I'm going to interact with you, we're going to craft another wooden sword, we're going to go to you, we're going to go to you, we're going to get another wooden sword built. Come on, drop that in there. Run over, chop the tree down, and pick that up. I'm going to run over here fast as I possibly can. I'm going to drop you in there. I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to go to you. I'm going to interact with you. I'm going to unassign you from there. I'm going to dash over here. I'm going to interact with you. I'm going to assign you to there. I'm going to upgrade my character. So we've got one to upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade. So I upgrade I get extra fight my damage, I get up to my 30 damage, but I'm going to upgrade my damage to there. Because I'm now going to unassign you from there. I'm going to dash over, I'm going to leave here, we're going to go over to here to the town centre. I'm going to interact with the town centre. I'm going to assign you to there. I'm now going to rush back over here. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to pick you up. I'm gonna get to follow me. Right, we've now all got swords. Right. I'm now gonna equip my axe again. We're gonna chop a load of trees down. Deforestation on a massive scale. I'm gonna pick it up and bring it into the middle, just drop it there. A big pile there. They're just dropping them everywhere, it's not helpful. Okay. What I'm going to build quickly is I'm going to build another house. Let's build another house. Let's get somebody else. Let's boost up our military a bit. B says military. I'm trying to get some kind of grid pattern, but it's not that easy to do. run over it, grab some wood, pop you in there, grab some wood, pop you in there, grab some wood. That's another house, we've got that, that's going to pop you there. So now, I'm going to interact with you. I'm going to assign you to that there. So Gilbert's on that for the time being, so he's got a job. I want to interact with you, don't I? So I need to write. So I can't get another one until I've ranked that up. Okay, right. So let's have a look at what we can build. Barracks, tower, blacksmith, mule station. Have more items. We've not going to take extra. I'm assuming we've got to clear the. Clear the mine. I wish you could pause the game as well while I'm doing this. I wish you could pause the game, because that would be a lot if you could do. Right. Where do you want this palisade to go? Right, so let's get 3 wood and pop it in there. Okay, so let's build another palisade, and pick up bits of wood, pop it in there. That's another palisade. Let's go to build. Let's build a palisade gate. I'll pop you there. At least we can block off this side. Watch him come from a completely different side now. Right, well, let's build another palisade. I always keep it getting away, and I can't get my mouse to do it. This is hard work, and it should be. I do find this looks not hard, but it's not easy to do. It's not easy as it should be. Through the gates. There, so I'm going to go into build again. We're going to build another palisade. So you can't fit the whole palisade wall, which is a bit annoying. You can't fit the whole because she's together way. What you're having to do is I'm to go somewhere like this, and I'm not sure I've got it all to the wall here. Because it doesn't quite fit, which is a bit annoying really. I can't pause it to get me it right. If I go down like this, I don't know why. I don't know why, because the trees are in the way. Let's try that again. B. Palisade wall. So I can't rotate my screen around, so I can't see what's down there. I can't see what's down there other than a wall. This is a bit again. I'd love to be able to. How many spaces are these things? Are they 4? Let's get another palisade wall and pop it in there. So if I now... Okay, you gotta get out of my way. If I now rotate you in there... Right, let's get it and get... Okay. It's getting night time. Okay, pick up that bit of wood there. Right, so one side of the castle is now secure. Secure as you can get it. Okay, so we've got... Okay, we could do another berry farm. It's getting night time. Let's wait for it to come. Because it's coming, and that'll take us to the hour, I reckon. We're just about keeping on top of food as well. And you can then... So let's have a review, which is going to come from... So we've got the gate here, so we've got this one secure. This one's going to be harder to secure because it's a lot wider, isn't it? That's going to take a lot of wood. I don't know if there's any we can box off, I wonder. Let's equip our swords. I can't do this because it's quite a big area. Quite a big area. Okay. I don't think where's the best to start apart from a palisade. Let's just chop some more trees down for the time being. Dropping some wood in the middle. That is a serious... I've despised a serious bid, that is, my man. Do like that. Right, he should be coming now, because you see it comes at dark. But which direction he comes from is a $1 million question. Which direction is he going to come from? It should tell us. That way. To battle, my friends. To battle, where is he? There he is. Get in. That was a lot easier with swords. Now, will we get any more? I wonder. But anyway, that was... Food is running low, so... Okay, well, I think we'll hit escape there. So, let's just leave it on for a little bit. So that is Kingdom, but Kingdoms we bought early access. I do again. The more I play it, the more I get to like it. The more I get to like it. I wish you could pause it. Because it would help an awful lot. Tell what I'm going to do actually when I'm thinking about it. Tell what we'll do. Let's just tell you what I'm going to do, because I will probably come back to this. If I go to B, no, I don't want to go to 1 for my axe. Okay, that way. So let's then get a B for build. Let's get another berry farm on the go. Rotate it. Again, this is little things like this. I should not be this hard to do this. I can stack it back a bit. Let's run over here, grab some of this lot. It looks like you only get one attack a night, which is great. Let's go a supply whatever there. Run this way, around there. Keep going around this way. That's in there, so we need a village. I see you. Gilbert, my man. Gilbert. Off that. And get you over here. Let's interact with you, and let's assign you to that. Assign. Cool, so Gilbert's in there, so hopefully now... Let's get another house built. It's got one of these just one more go qualities about it. Resident. So let's try and get these all gathered into the middle somewhere. Let's rotate you. Rotate. Come back a bit. I can't squeeze you in. I can't. I think that's about there, aren't you? I'm trying to think where we're going to put our next palisade. You get some war people, chop them for it down. Good, so we've got that. So now let's go over to here, interact with that. Jenkins, cool. So now we shouldn't have to keep on any kill with food now. So anyway, I'm definitely stopping now. So let's. So that is. I wish you could pause it, but you can't, which is a bit annoying. Because you'd like to pause it. So I'm going to hit this. That was Kingdom Builders. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a weird one. It's a mix of, obviously a mix of RPG and city building. But it takes a little bit of the building before you get into the more technical stuff, before you get into the actual automated. For example, food production is automated. What we need now is I'm assuming if we clear that dungeon, that will give us a pick so we can start mining and we can start building bigger and better things. Yeah, and this is basically running around with your mates, knocking 7 bells out of things you don't like, basically. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I did, and let me know what you think. And again, thanks very much to the Indie Game Collective for inviting me to join them, or let me join them, and thanks for Kingdom Builders to actually provide the key for the game in the first place. So anyway, thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed that lot, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Bye.